Teddy, perhaps, I'm curious, generally speaking, how does Nebraska's support structure come alongside injured players, and how is it different maybe from your plan?
Everything's just in line. Everyone has a job in the building. Everyone has a responsibility. As far as the support staff, the coaching staff, everyone in the building, the first priority is the players, right? So anything involving the players comes before anything that we do as coaches in our personal lives. Anything, the players come first. So we're going to rally around Teddy. He's he's battled his way back from other injuries, and just another roadblock in his path. But knowing him, my relationship with him, he's going to fight back. He's going to fight back. He's not going to give up, and that's just the type of kids we have on the team. You know what I mean? There's a few guys like, Fedoni tore his ACL twice and came back and fought back. So we have a lot of guys who've been through adversity, and they're tough guys and they fight back from those things. And as coaches and the support staff, it's just our job to support them.
Beyond your top veterans like Jamari Nash and Ty, what have you seen from the other guys so far in camp?
Yeah, a lot of competition in the room. You got young guys like Ashton and Kiona who are getting better each day. Young guys that played last year, Cam, Riley, they're taking the next step. James Williams, Kai Wallen, Dylan Parrott, who moved over to the D-line, is flashing right now. We just got a bunch of guys who are just playing well. And, it's going to be a tough decision to make at the end of the day. But, like I said, before, we want 8, 9, 10 guys that can go out there and play at starter levels. And right now, everybody's battling for those positions.
Terrance, you've been talking about Kiona since June. What is it about? What's enabled him to come this far so fast?
Athletic, physical, has the right mindset. He's a humble kid. Comes from a great family, doesn't ask for anything, just lines up and plays. You know what I mean? And, he's starting to develop his personality around the group. And starting to come into himself and be comfortable around the guys. And, like I always tell the young guys, man, the easiest way to go out there and play as a freshman is to know what you're doing and play hard. And that's what he's focusing on doing. And he's doing a great job with his nutrition. He's 270 pounds. And, he looks great. And, he's just a guy that, I have high expectations for myself and the rest of the staff. And, you just keep pushing each day, taking it a day at a time. And like I said, he's just been, he's been a sponge, to those older guys, with Kristen, Corey, just doing everything he can to help out.
What's it been like watching Nash, just knowing how different his body composition is and how that can change his game?
He's working at it, he's so used to being a big guy, being the 330-pound guy. So now that he's leaned out a little bit, he's, playing different spots on the D-line. So he's been lining up outside, lining up over the guard, doing different things. So for him, it's just, getting used to not just being a stationary guy. And, he works at it and he lines up at different positions in practice and he's challenging himself. So, for him, it's just, taking the coaching, playing hard, and at the end of the day, just, being open-minded and just being able to be versatile, and that's what he wanted to do.
One more on Kiona. Is he actually bigger, taller now than when you first got eyes on him after he had the switch from Washington last winter?
Honestly, every time I see him, it looks like he got bigger. So, like I said, he's working his butt off, man. And, he's a young guy. He has no clue. He has no clue what's going on right now. So he's just doing everything he's asked to do. And, like I said, he's a sponge for everyone in the building, trying to learn as much as he can. And, like I said, he's going to, when he leaves there, he's going to look like, 93 that used to play here. That's what I feel. He's going to be a big guy, man. So.
Terrance, what kind of challenge did John Butler face? You're on the same staff with him. You've had to watch this. How have you seen that evolve? And what did he face out of the gate?
I think, for him, it was just getting used to the guys. Learning their skill sets, those type of thing. And obviously with his pedigree and being in the NFL, naturally as a college guy, you're going to gravitate to that. So he's been doing a great job. He has a different dynamic to the room. And it's always good when people bring in different ideas and, it's going to make us better as a group. But he's a fiery guy. He's super detailed. When we're in the D staff meeting, he's talking about different things that he used to do in the NFL, and it's only going to make us better. And his personality fits the room, so I don't think we'll lose a step with that one. And with the knowledge that he has coming from the NFL, and having Pro Bowl players, all pro players, I'm pretty sure those older guys are going to take in everything that he's coaching.
How hard is it to blend a guy in though this late in the process, and how has he fit in with you guys?
Yeah, it's not hard. It's not hard because, like I said before, it's about the players first, and then after that, we just do everything we can for them. And right now, we have a mission on defense. We want to be the best defense in the country. So, he's coming from a place where they were the number one defense in the NFL. So, he understands the expectation. He understands what it takes, and he fits right in. He has the right mindset. Him and Coach Rule have a previous relationship, and he know how things go around here.
What are the keys this camp for James Williams to take his off-season work and build it into a bigger role?
Well, I think the great thing for James is now he finally had a whole year, off season training, being around the guys. He kind of got thrown in the fire last year, and he had one skill set, and that was just to rush the passer. So now he's trying to be an every down guy. He's lining up at 3 technique, and he's doing different things and different calls that we have, and he's embracing it, and he understands that where he wants to go in life, he has to be an every down guy, and he's embraced it, and he's 250 pounds now, and he's still a skinny guy, but he's definitely getting stronger, and he has the right mindset. He's a tough guy on and off the field, so he's going to get it done.
I know you like the space Judy was in the spring. How's he taking that?
He's been great now that he's comfortable. The past is behind him, and like I said, he has a son now. His life is kind of stable. Now he's starting to assert himself as a leader in the room. He's doing a great job in practice. He's pushing himself. He's learning how to be tough, learning how to fight through things. And our practices are high demand. They're demanding physical wise and running wise. So for him, he's embracing that. And before it was kind of a battle. But now he's embracing it, and the younger guys are following, and we have a great older group that's pushing the group.
The weight change that you see, or the weight increase that you see with Jamari and with Lenhart, what does that allow them to do differently in the base defense package that you guys put that in?
Right, it just allows them to be stouter, stronger, more explosive, and it's not like we told them to go order 10 pizzas, right? They were in the weight room, right? They're doing exactly what Kristen told them to do. They're eating the right things, and they're stronger. And those are 2 guys, during the break, didn't go anywhere. They stayed here and worked out. We do yoga once a week as a group, so those guys have taken their body serious, and they're doing the right things. And, the stronger they are, the more explosive they are, the better we are. And, those 2 are 2 special individuals, and they're going out there competing every day.
You envision scenarios where they're on the field at the same time?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And that can be, with them getting bigger and stronger, that can be on first down now. Before it was a third down thing, but, now both of those guys are confident they can play anywhere on the line.
I'm sure he's really raw right now, but what are your first impressions of Hofkin?
Hofkin, he's just trying to get things to slow down for him a little bit. He was surprised by the speed of the game. Really smart guy, naturally strong. Obviously you see him, he's a giant, so, long arms. He does all those things naturally. Right now it's just the speed of the game. Once it slows down for him, he'll be fine, but he's picking up the playbook. Obviously with the personalities in the D-line room, he's going to have to, come out of his shell a little bit. They're going to force that out of you, but he's doing great.
How is he physically in terms of his conditioning and strength-wise?
Oh, no, he's fine condition-wise, strength-wise. He's a machine. He's a machine. Right now, it's like I said, the speed of the game, learning the playbook. But he comes in, you see him in here at 6 a.m. in the morning. He's stretching. He can do like headstand push-ups and stuff. Like he's a freak of nature. So right now, it's just the speed of the game, learning the playbook, having his eyes in the right place, how to defeat blocks, the fundamentals that any other freshman, or a newcomer would have. So, but he'll pick it up quick.
How has the new, expanded accountable coaches rule helped with the D-line for the first couple?
Honestly, I don't. That's a coach rule thing, all that. For me, I just go out there and do what I have to do, you know what I mean? And, having Ira helping out with the D-line now, Coach McGarry's been around the D-line. So, obviously Coach McGarry is a guy who's been around this defense for a long time. And, he talks about things that other D-line coaches that he's been around, do technique-wise, helping me as a young coach develop. And, Ira, who's played in Coach Rule's defense, at Baylor. So those guys have another, point of interest that they could go to. So, it's only going to make the group better. It's only going to make the kids better. And like I said, for me, any rule change, as long as it benefits the kids, I'm with it.
Are you working on catching punts?
No. No. But, you know, people are bothering me about my long sleeves, you know, in the summer, but I'm too cool to be hot, so. All good? Come on, Susan, you know I got him.